All right, thank you very much for watching me. So if you're watching for the first time, thank you very much for watching me. And I want just to thank you very much for whoever has been a part of this journey, whoever has been a part of this scope. Anyways, big things, fat things first. I want to begin from the race of a speakership of the parliament local Uganda. Yesterday we saw Jakaita, that is Jakaita Robert MAO, also came out declared intentions contesting for the speakership. Obundi, of course, Honorable Anita Monk, an opposed Bukedia woman member of parliament. So it's going to be who against who. But first things first, subscription button there. Please go ahead and subscribe. Who do you think is going to take up the, of course, the speakership between MAO Nepekida, Honorable Anita Monk, and also His Excellency Bobby Wine, Robert Chagulanyi is still within the country. And what is going on? It dropped something very teasing, like, hey, something like, there's some caption, put it up there, and it was like, hey, the same Ugandans were protecting from this and that from the same regime. So the question is, let's begin from the first place now. Let's go back, rewind this, and before we come to Robert Chagulanyi. Now, the thing which is going on is that Robert MAO had a brief press conference yesterday, and it clearly, said something like people have been calling him to contest for a for the speakership. Of course, most especially the newly elected member of parliament from across the country are the ones who have been giving him a call to contest for the speakership. But finally, also today's paper, that is upon, of course, New Vision, also was able to drop in about the race of the speakership of Anita Monk, Nepekeda Cheboro, Nepekeda Jakatung, right? That is MAO. But my question is, Ngai Bobera Ngunu Ebuni Ayingaro, who of those do you think is going to take up the day? And I believe always candidate comes from the winner comes from, of course, from the two people or more, 3-4 people. We're also going to showing up later on, or of course looking also to the same way to win the seat there. So we're still talking about the 3 people, or the 2 people there. First of all, the speakership is still on hot. Who is going to take up the seat? Of course, number of reactions of the comment section. I made, of course, a video. I made a post on my social media handles at Mr. DK, where I was asking, who do you think is going to take up the seat? And very many of them, of course, dropped their thoughts, and very many of them giving their reaction here and then. But of course, those are just their reaction. But personally, as me, I don't want to react. I don't want to judge. I don't want to give an opinion. But I feel the winner always takes the day. Even in football, the winner takes the day. So it's what it is. And get what it is. MAO versus and Right Honorable Anita Monk for the speakership. The race is up, and we're still giving you guys those updates as far as, of course, it's concerned. Now, so many guys are talking about Bobby Wine is out of the country. Bobby Wine is out of the country. Bobby Wine is being looked for military, this and that. But the fact is now clear. Bobby Wine is still within the country. Bobby Wine is still within the country. And whoever maybe we are talking about where Bobby Wine not to win. But of course, latest video posted on TikTok, Bobby Wine was, of course, seen at Biase, something kind of that. I'm telling you, for us, so you don't know those things. Buase. So the guy is within the country. So people have been talking about, where is Bobby Wine? Bobby Wine is still within the country. So you guys been talking about, like, hey, blah blah, the country was looking for Bobby Wine. But the fact is that the latest video posted on TikTok, that is showing that Bobby Wine is within the country. Is within the country, you understand? So what's talking about? Also, what's looking about back? Of course, a war was still ongoing on Twitter. Of course, Geno, that is Mhozi, and Chris. Minister of Communication and Information there. Was really the wolf was going this? So, I don't think I'm here to serve the country, blah, blah. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to go deep into that. But of course, my thoughts were, who do you think is going to take up the day? Between, of course, that is Right Honorable Speaker Anita Mong, nepekeda ejakaitingone Robert MAO, who is of course the party president for DP. After showing up his interest, he looked to be interested in taking up a seat Ngonloka member of that is a Speaker of Parliament for Uganda. So that is what it is. For now, my name is Mr. Deke. Keep subscribing to my YouTube channel. Keep giving me a follow. Keep doing whatever it is. Bomboclad, that's me, my boy, Mr.